And on, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And you've probably noticed the last few days I've been doing some cheap beers, because I'm trying to find some good little bargains on my journeys and that, because I can't always afford to drink expensive beers. I've got kids to feed, and a lot of people could do with a bargain at the minute as well. So when I see them, I will review them, and hopefully we'll find a little bargain with this one. It's by the Glen Cannich Brewery. This one, here's a little look at your can, and it is their American Red Ale. Got a couple of stags on the can there, and they've got Statue of Liberty. But yeah, it is brewed in the UK, this one, by Glen Cannich Brewery, which I believe are based in Liverpool. It's 4.5% ABV in volume, a 440ml can, this one. And I picked it up from Home Bargains for £1.49, which is very cheap, but it doesn't matter. It needs to be good. It can be cheap, but if it's not nice, there's not good value, is it? And so yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. And I don't really know much about this style of beer, but I know if it tastes nice or not for me anyway. Of course we're all different. Let's crack her open and see what she's all about. Let me know if you've picked one of these up from Home Bargains, guys. Let me know if you liked it or not. Because, the more people that say in the comments, the more sort of better idea we get of if most people would like this beer or not. But, yeah, I'm always down for trying a cheap craft beer. If I'm honest, you've probably noticed I don't do that many sort of fancy craft beers on my channel lately. Because I can't bloody afford it, I've got to be honest. Especially not getting them from the bottle shops and that. £5 or £6 a can, sometimes more. I'll try the odd one in the supermarket if it's on offer, or things like this from Home Bargains for £1.49. And just look for ones that are good value. There's a little look at your beer in the glass. Looks quite nice. It's definitely got a red tinge to it. It's like a kind of dark ambery reddy colour. Quite a nice looking beer. We've got sort of slightly off white head. It don't look like a bad beer though for the price. Certainly for the price. Well, browny reddy sort of colour. Quite inviting. Let's get the nose in there and check out the aroma of this American style IPA, red IPA. Don't smell too bad. A little bit of hops coming through. Quite malty actually. It's got kind of an old school kind of smell about it, with them sort of caramel type malts. Smells really fresh. That smells really fresh. Let's chuck her down the neck and see what she tastes like. Hopefully it's a bargain. Yeah, I'll let you guys know what I think. Cheers, everybody. Bosh. Oh, that's a bargain straight away. That's definitely got something about it for the price. Normally with these cheaper beers, they're a bit bland. They're a bit, you can tell they've been made cheaply. This one, not so much actually. It's got a nice sort of mixture of malts and hops in this beer. Doesn't feel like they've sort of scrimped. Definitely a few different types of hops coming through, that's for sure. Got quite a nice body. I'd say I'll go sort of medium bodied for this one. Quite nice smooth mouthfeel. Perhaps a little bit overcarbonated for me, if I'm being honest, for a dark beer. I don't know if you can pick it up, but as I'm drinking it, it tastes a little bit too fizzy for me. We're getting a slight hint of some kind of like stout-like malts in this. Some roasted, toasted malts, but mostly like a caramel malt for me. Bready. I really like the end to this beer. Like the malts are nice at the start. It's not sweet or anything like that at all. But at the end, it's got the hops sort of come in towards the end and give this beer a ton of flavour for me. Particularly for that price point. It doesn't taste particularly watery or anything like that, which is really surprising because it's only 4.5% ABV. It's not the best beer in the world or anything like that. Of course it's not. But I would say I'm pleasantly surprised. For £1.49, you can pick up a surprisingly good craft beer. This is really nice, really sessionable. But you do have to like a bit of a bitterness. There is a bit of a bitterness on the end. Don't know the IBUs. It didn't say on the can, but it's a nice citrusy bitterness. Like, you've got like grapefruits in there, and you've also got like some orange peel for me, like mixed together. It's really nice citrusy finish on this one. It's really, really decently hopped for £1.49. Can't really complain. I don't know whether that's just the price they always are, because I think these guys brew exclusively for Home Bargains, so I think that is just the regular price. I don't think that's on offer or anything, so you can pick this up the whole time it's there for £1.49. And a lot of the Glen Cannich beers do tend to stick around for a while in Home Bargains, so you wouldn't be surprised if you could pick this up for at least the rest of the year. From the other ones I've tried, this is possibly the best one I've tried from Glen Cannich, because I'm not really a fan of them, to be honest. The old Glen Cannich beers and Home Bargains, not normally anyway. Some of them are okay. Yeah, very good value for money for me. Does it linger? Yeah, it does linger. That bit in this sort of coats the inside of your mush in your mooey, and lingers around in the sides of your taste bud, sort of thing. But yes, it's a nice linger. It's not like too much. But yeah, it definitely lingers the bitterness. Yeah, I like that, and I think it's very, very good value for money. It's got kind of an old school vibe about it with the malts, but then the sort of more sort of like American with the hops sort of thing. Score out of 10, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. But you could go higher if you're talking like cost. If you're bringing cost into it, you could even say that's a 9 out of 10, because it's superb value. But for me, I'm going to go 8 out of 10, because there are better beers like this. But for £1.49 beer, I'm not going to complain. I think it's good value for money. On me. And I would pick it up again if I was in Home Bargains and I fancied a cheap little craft beer with a nice sort of hoppy finish to it. And yeah, I would get it again. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash the like button if you made it this far. I'd really appreciate it. And consider subscribing to the channel. And if you've already subscribed to the channel, you're a legend. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you guys who keep tuning in and that. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. Chat to me in the comments, guys. To the next one. Bye-bye, darlings.